Hey, what's up guys? This is Chicken Possible back with another Xbox Game Pass quest guide. This time we're going to be doing one of the weekly quests. This is for a game that I had not seen before, but I guess that's what Game Pass is all about with these quests, introducing us to new stuff, right? So this time we've got Battle Chasers Nightwar. This goes through next Tuesday, the 19th. We've got to earn 15,000 XP in Battle Chasers Nightwar. And this is going to be worth 50 Microsoft Rewards points. So go ahead and get that game downloaded and installed and ready to roll, and we'll go ahead and earn those 50 rewards points. Now, one thing I'll say about this challenge up front, it took me about 30 to 40 minutes to complete, I'll say. And you do have to go through quite a few different little battles in it to earn the 15,000 that you need. And it's a little bit difficult to monitor your progress on this one. I wasn't getting regular updates from the Game Pass app throughout, but I'm going to estimate it'll probably take you about 35 minutes or so to complete. So you've got a little introductory cutscene to watch here. A lot of the cutscenes at the beginning can be skipped by holding down the A button, as you can see at the lower right there. So we're going to hold down the A button to skip that. There's certain dialogues that you can skip by holding down the A button as well. So definitely try to take advantage of that if you're trying to complete it as quickly as possible. I didn't really worry with lining up the corners of my screen and just hit A to start up a new game on an empty slot. You can hold A to skip this cutscene as well. And another cutscene, so we'll skip that one. We're just trying to get it done as quickly as possible, right? Okay, so when we start out, we're basically going to move over to the eastern edge of the map, and you can explore if you want to, but basically we're just gonna head east from the beginning. And there are certain little collectible things you can find. I didn't really do anything with the collectibles. They didn't help me earn the 15,000 any faster, so we're just gonna pick them up when we find them, but mostly we're just gonna head over east so that we can get our second player added to the group. So this is, the first character's name is Gully, the second character's name is Calibretto. So just by meeting him in the forest here, we've picked up Calibretto, and you can switch to him with the right button or the left button if you need to. It won't really matter for the most part. We're not gonna do too much of this this game as far as the combat in this sort of walking around mode. The combat is going to be sort of group-based combat, sort of like Pokemon games. If you played any of those, it's going to be kind of turn-based combat like that. So we're just continuing on. Be sure to head up and to the left there on that green path that we just went up to get up to this upper area of the forest. And then you'll come upon your first enemy here in your first battle. So you're going to battle this sort of green slime monster that's here. And like I said, it's turn-based. So right now we're using Calibretto and picking what we're going to attack the green slime monster with. So I chose to use the abilities, the Obliterate on this, which isn't really necessary on this first enemy. You can just sort of take the easiest action, which is the gut punch from Calibretto. But anyway, I was just experimenting in my very first match here. And now he's got to wait because that's sort of a secondary thing, so he doesn't immediately take action. So with Gully here, we've also got her waiting. Now it's Calibretto's turn, and he's doing the action that we picked. Now Gully's using her action, or sorry, her ability that we picked. And now it's the green slime monster's turn, so it's attacking back and taking some damage off of Gully. So this is, you're kind of getting a feel for how the combat system works in this. It's just sort of everybody takes a turn, right? We've got a distinct advantage in this first battle because there are two people on our team and there's only one person on the other team. That will change as you go on, but they're trying to make it easy on you, since your very first battle. Anyway, so we beat it up enough and earned a victory there, and you can see now we've started earning our XP. This is how we're going to earn all of our XP that we need for this quest. So we got 112 there. And then basically we're going to start moving on past that first enemy and out into the larger world. Alright, so Calibretto says that Garrison went northeast, so that's the area that we need to head towards. So we're going to start heading northeast here. And we've got another battle, because there's another green slime monster on the road. And you can see we earned the Survivor's achievement there by making it to the road. And we also earned a quest, we also accomplished another quest there by earning an achievement for the week. Now, most of these early battles, as long as you're fighting against just one of the basic enemies, like the green slime monster, like you'll see a bat coming up in a little while, there's a spider that's coming up in a little while. As long as it's just one enemy that you're fighting against, you can pretty much, what I found is you can pretty much just mash the A button to get through the fight. You can just use the most basic attacks and attack the one enemy, and you will be fine. You don't really have to mix it up or do anything creative. Basically, just like I said, just mash the A button, you'll get through it, you'll just kind of power your way through it, and the fight will be over, and you'll earn the XP. So, finishing up our third battle here, we're still heading generally northeast on the road, so we can get to this other character. And here he is, Garrison. So, as it said there, he's joined our party. So, we now have 3 people in this battle against 2. And, so we're just going to continue with our A button mashing here and use the most basic attack from all of our players. And we took them out without any great difficulty. It seems like most of the fights you generally get about 70 XP, all the way up to, I think my very last battle, I think I got like 200 XP or so on it. So, and I think it's about 10 to 15 fights overall. If anybody wants to mention in the comments and count them out for me exactly how many I finished with, let me know. That north gate in town is where we ultimately need to head. That's the direction we need to head in. But as I was exploring around in the town there, I was not able to go through that gate yet. Apparently it's locked with a key. So at this point I'm just kind of moving around, looking for other enemies on the map and fighting against them to pick up more XP. And we're heading towards another gate over here. This gate is going to be locked as well. Everything's pretty much locked up, and they keep you on a... Even though it looks like a very open world map, it's pretty linear, at least in this first portion anyway, so... So this is a little bit more of a tricky fight. So you've got basically a 3-on-3 sort of fight here. These are the easiest, the lowest level enemies that you'll have to fight against. These 3 types: the bat, the slime monster, and the spider. So you can put a little bit more thought into your fight if you want to. You can use some of the abilities. I tended to use the first one under the abilities in almost all circumstances. And then other than that, I just used the first action, which is an immediate, sort of punch or sword swing. But again, I feel like this first section of the game that we're going to play, they made it fairly straightforward and very difficult to actually get killed by the enemies. Only in the very last fight that I'm going to show did I actually lose any of my players. So I think you'll have a pretty easy time with it. I don't think I have to go into too much detail on the battles. So we've got 2 out of 3 knocked out here. We're going to finish off the third one. Alright, so everybody on our team is fine. You should have some health potions that you pick up along the way as well, so if you do find that somebody is getting really low on health and looks like they're going to die, you might want to take that turn to use a health potion for them. So we're just kind of exploring. So looking for more people to fight with. We found one more to battle with over here, so we'll take out this last bat. Oh, here's one more bat. I'd recommend just in this first section, just take out all the enemies that you can find on the path, basically. And, you know, each time you do that, you'll earn a little bit of the XP that you need. As far as the story goes, like I said, we need to head up to the north and get through that gate up there. Now, we're gonna go to the smithy here, whose name is Grimbeard, and he's gonna give us a little bit of a mission. So he mentions some pirates, some bandits that are down to the south that he's a bit worried about. So basically wants us to go down and take care of the bandits to the south. And so there he says, down the south road.
Keep your head up.
So that's the direction we're going to head next. We'll just press B to get out of there. And you probably saw a little notification on screen there that we need to head to the south. So we'll do that, and fighting some more slime monsters and things along the way. Like I said, you don't really have to try to avoid any of the fights. Just kind of plow through. You'll be fine. I'll just mash that A button like crazy, and you'll be able to move through these enemies pretty easily. So you can see we took that bat out in just 3 attacks there, basically. All right, so here's the strange campsite down to the south. So you want to investigate that. And this is where we're basically going to take care of what Grimbeard wants us to take care of. Alright, so when we get into the camp, we get ambushed, and we've got another battle. Now these guys are a little bit trickier. There's one that's sort of invisible. You can't hit him at first. And then the other one's like a super armored little tank thing. So, actually this is the battle where I lost my third guy, the sword swinger guy. I probably should have used one of his health potions just before that attack, but I did not, so the little tank thing stabbed him and took him out. Garrison's out, but he spawns right back in. So it says that the bandit messenger dropped a message with a seal on it, so we're going to take that bloodied letter back up to Grimbeard now. So we'll go ahead and exit this area. And we'll head back up north. After one more little battle that we spotted here. get a little bit more XP before we head up there. So back up north to Grimbeard. Oh, take out a spider too. Why not? We got time for it. We need the XP. Alright, so back up to Harm's Way, which is the name of the town. And here's the letter. So Grimbeard takes a look at that.
Anything else?
Outsiders arriving at the...
Outsider?
Yeah.
What's that?
Mightiest milk long abandoned.
Alright, and he tells us about the Iron Fort, and that he has a key that we need to get out of the northern gate. So that's exactly what we want to do, and then you see another objective there, assault the Iron Outpost. So that's where we're going to head next. So head up to the gate, check the gate, use the northern gate key on it, and now we can head up north. So we'll have some more battles along the way, and again we've got one of these invisible guys. On this fight, because he was invisible, I started using defense, hoping that he would become invisible after a minute, which he did, and then I was able to use my regular attacks as I had been doing to take him out pretty easily. Alright, so then we're doing a couple more battles as we head west towards the Iron Outpost. Okay, so we made it to the Iron Outpost. Just choose normal here. I found that I was basically close to completing the quest at this point after all those battles you saw me go through. So I jumped out to see how many points the Game Pass app was telling me that I had, how many XP I had, and it said I had about 10,000. So I thought I had quite a bit more to go, but you'll see in just a minute. This is actually the last battle that we need to do here. So we just head on into the Iron Outpost, and then we'll look for somebody to do one last battle against. And as you come in, there are a couple guys over to the right here. So this will be the last battle that we have to do. And as you can see, one of them is invisible again. The other one's doing kind of dual-wield pistols, but he doesn't take off too much health as you fight him. I don't think I actually lose any of my guys here, luckily. So, but I do think I take advantage of a health potion for Garrison. You can see he's at 26 out of 110 health right now. So I was worried that he was going to die again, so I hit him with the minor healing flask, which was under the items menu, and that took his health almost all the way back up. Alright, back to battling. So we're using an ability on the dual pistol wielder guy. And then we're going to have another ability. We're going to use the obliterate on the bandit rogue down at the bottom right. So trying to use a little bit more power against these guys because I knew they were going to be harder than the ones that we had come across and fought previously. But again, this is the very last battle, so hopefully when you get to this point you should, if you don't already have the 15,000 XP, then you should get what you need in this battle. So, but yeah, that's basically it. Just used the number 1 ability and the number 1 action, other than that one time that I filled up Garrison's health with the items and made him use one of the health potions. Alright, so we're doing a gut punch on the lower guy. The top guy almost he has just a sliver of health left, so we'll go ahead and take him out with just a basic punch. Alright, Bandit Rogue is on his last leg here. He's about to be knocked out. Doesn't look like we'll have to use any more health potions. He's got like one hit left in him. We're gonna finish him off here. Alright, Gilly finishes him off with a jab. And that is, so we got 246 XP for that last battle. Alright, so we'll hop over to the Game Pass app and just verify that we did indeed finish it and get the 15,000. You can see it was showing 13,542, but then when I clicked on it, it showed that I had completed it, so and it was ready to turn in. So yeah, I was getting some inconsistency on this one in terms of it knowing how many XP I had finished, but yeah, basically that's it. 50 Microsoft Rewards points for that. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions of how to do that easier, faster, or if you think that worked out well for you. So yeah, that's it for Battle Chasers Nightwar. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. We'll have more weekly and monthly quest guides coming out soon. And come join the Chicken Squad for some more Xbox Game Pass fun over on Mixer. Just search for Chicken Possible to join in on the fun. Thanks for watching.